Let me step in here. Thank you, first of all. I have learned a few things because of these comments. I've done some reading today, and it turns out we're all a little bit off. It's not so much as a marketing issue as it is sheer laziness. All this confusion is coming down to the fact that there are two competing units of measurement: international units and binary units. International units, of course, are the metric system. That's where we get those nice round numbers of base 10 math and the prefixes of mega, giga, tera, etc. This was largely in use even in the electronics industry up until about World War II. And then binary came along to fuck everything up. And binary, of course, is just how computers talk. It's zeros and ones, on and off, north and south, and why every IT person knows those magic numbers: 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, and 1024. And why most IT people also believe that a gigabyte is 1024 megabytes. But unfortunately, we know that because of laziness and imprecision. And that laziness can be traced all the way back to 1959, where the first recorded instance of the SI unit kilo was used to truncate 1024 bytes. And in reality, it's continued since. But in 1998, the International Electrotechnical Commission finally decided they had enough of this shit and introduced the term by into those SI units to describe data, giving us the terms like mebibyte and gibibyte. Those are the proper technical terms used to describe data. Unfortunately, nobody gives a shit. And the fact is, metric is just easier to use. The vast majority of computer measurements, things like clock speed, bus speed, hard drive capacities, data transmission rates, are already measured in metric units. Really, it's only RAM, cache, and file size that still use the old binary system. So yes, technically the original poster was incorrect. 1 petabyte would not be 1024 terabytes, it'd be 1,000. But then in school, you were technically taught properly. They were just too lazy to give you the proper prefix because it was still accepted. And it wasn't marketing as much as it was that laziness I pointed out. But then it gets interesting.